I had a request to make a video about YouTube templates in Vsdc. Well, if you see up here at the top of the templates window, if you don't see the templates window, you can just come up here to view, by the way, and click on templates and click view hide. And you can do that and then just scroll up here, right up at the top where it says templates, right underneath of it has YouTube templates. YouTube has 3 YouTube templates there. One is a subscribe button, one is a like, the thumbs up thing, and the get notified, which is the bell. And we'll go over those after I finish explaining about Vsdc templates. A template is a predefined form or object, and that's precisely what a template is in Vsdc. You have a blank form, which is your timeline down here. Of course, you see I have stuff in my timeline right now. Or you have a blank scene area. If you got a blank scene area, then you got a blank timeline too. Well, that's the same thing. And so when I added stuff into my scene area, I added stuff in my timeline. If I click on this arrow and do like that, and then you see it opens up bigger, the templates window over there. So like I said, a template is just a form. Really, it's just like a project. I usually don't use templates myself. I just pack my project. If I have a project made the way I need it for something, I just edit that video and then save it with the name that I want. It's actually doing the same thing, but I got to admit, the thing about saving it in your templates window is it makes it right at, all you got to do is open your template window and go find whatever you want. Everything, the effects and everything is saved in it. The objects, the effects, the settings is all saved in there, just like if you saved it in a project. But again, like I said before, if I was going to save a project, I wouldn't save it. I would pack my project because everything is in there, because you ain't got to worry about moving anything. But that's also the good thing about this here with the template window. If you make it a template, you ain't got to worry about if you move a file or anything either. Everything is going to be there, just like with the pack project. The best thing about the template window is it just makes it easier to get to. I'm not going to go into detail about all of this, but I'm going to explain about the template window and using templates. Like I said, templates are just a predefined form. This is a template that I made. I made the about text, the Vsdc text, the templates text, and I didn't make this. This is an image I downloaded off the internet. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things are all of the objects that I have in my template. I can use this template for anything that I want. What I'm saying is, it's nothing more than an object. That's all it really is making an object. Just like if you make a text, if I made one text, if I just made about that text, I could save that as an object by coming over here to the plus sign. If I click the plus sign, plus, and then I could type in the name of it, and it'll be an object. But now if I wanted to edit it, say like if I show you something else, if I wanted to put this here behind it, copy, paste it, copy, come back up to Vsdc, bring my cursor back to the beginning, and I want to put that blue thing behind, behind this here. Paste it. Okay. Drop it down below all of that there. And I got the blue sky behind that. And then when I play it, it's like that. I guess I could have took the sound out one time. Also, I can go back and I can move my cat down. Where's my cat? Right there. I can move my cat down, so I want to move it like that. And the thing is, what I'm saying is, I got that made. I can save that as a template. You know, if you have a template in there, you edit it just like you edit a video or something else. Say, for instance, if you see how I had these layer 6, layer 3, layer 2, and layer 1 are short like that, but layer 4 and 3 are long. But I may not want them long, so I just click on it, hold my control key, click on that one, and shorten it down. Now, like I said before, if I want to save that like that, I can just click on my plus sign and it'll pop up over here, and then I can just rename it. It's a template. But you see now, the thing about a template is, once you have a template saved, see this I'm going to use as a thumbnail. Okay, a thumbnail template. That's probably what I should have named it, but I named it about Vsdc because I'm making this video. This is a thumbnail template because I can take, say if I wanted to do a video about buses, I could delete all of this stuff out of here and just make it a video about buses. I mean a thumbnail about buses. Delete. I came up over here to my objects toolbar, clicked on text. Text, from cursor position, add new layer. Draw my text box, whatever size you want, you know, however you want to do it. Double click on it so that when you start typing, it goes in there. And type in buses. Alright, and then highlight my text, come up here to font size, 256. Resize my container. And now my thumbnail is about buses. Alright, so now I can, if I like that thumbnail and it's just the way I want it, I can move my thing like that. Select both of the objects. Now I can come over here and hit my plus sign, and let's click on that and type in the name of it. Buses. I'm going to call this one buses thumbnail. Thumbnail. Okay. So now, since I did that, click enter. My buses thumbnail is saved. So now, if I, say for instance, if I delete this, I don't have to go through the deal about making that object. The thing is, what I just did is I made an object, just like when you're doing it in the program. Now, this is, I'm getting ready to say something that is probably going to be kind of controversial to some people. But hold on, let me do this first. So now, since I got my buses thumbnail there, you see I still got my about Vsdc template there. But I want my buses thumbnail and put my buses in there. See, and I got my buses in there. So you see, it's that simple. Now, what you can do also, say for instance, if this is just like you want it, you can just come up here and convert it to a sprite and make a thumbnail out of it. And there's a reason for doing this too, if you decide to convert it to a sprite within the scene resolution. If you do it like that, and then you add it, the thing is, it won't affect other stuff when you use it in your project, depending on how you set the sprite properties. So I'm gonna call this bus's sprite, bus's thumbnail sprite. I'm gonna delete this right now because I think I cleared that up pretty good. What I want to do now is go back up here and show you about the YouTube templates, because our co-creator Java Blues asked me about it. I want to make sure that I satisfy his request here. Okay, so now I don't have anything in here as a template. Let's come over here. Like I said, at the top of the templates window, you got templates, and when you click templates, you got YouTube templates, and they open up. We got 3 of them there to subscribe. Let's drag in subscribe right now. Okay, now if I play that subscribe, you see, there you go right there. Now let me explain to you what the deal is with this here. Vsdc, or whoever made this is what it is. Just double click on, let me go back here and show you what it did. If you double click on the sprite there in the timeline, you'll see you have everything that they did to it. Right there, you can look at it and see. The objects that they have in here are a rectangle. They got 2 rectangles in here and a lot of effects. Okay, so all this really is a sprite with objects and effects in it. That's what a template is. Now, I'm getting ready, like I said, I was going to say something that's kind of controversial. Template is nothing more than a saved project, but it's saved in your template window. So let me delete this out of here. And, you know, the subscribe template. So what that actually is, like I said, that's just basically, it's like a saved project, but you're saving it in your template window. Let me delete that. Let's bring in like. It's the same thing. It went where my cursor was when I drug it in there. So make sure you have your cursor where you wanted it when you drag or copy and paste and stuff like that. But anyway, let me move this over here. And you see that's, if I play it, you see, let me drop this here down so you can actually look at that. Now, if I double click on the sprite, you can see what's inside of it. It's just like a project, like if you made a project and saved it. Am I correct? Yes. Close the sprite and delete that. And this time I'm going to move my cursor back to the beginning before I show you. Alright, cursor to the beginning. And let's do get notified. Alright. Now, if you play get notified, you see the bell pop up and all of that there. And double click on my sprite, you see everything that's inside of it. The real differences with a template is that the template makes it easy for you to get to rather than searching all through, you know, wherever. You can come right over here to get notified if you had saved it as get notified, and you could just come over there and then just drag it into your project. Whereas if you was working on a project, you have to go get all the objects and put it in there. So that's the convenience of that. Let me delete this again. And just like I said, if I wanted to, and this is how I made that thumbnail that I started out the video with. I made my project. I made my project. Then I came down here. Um, let me come down here, and I'm not going to go through the trouble of making it again, but I'm just going to drag my thumbnail in. My template in. I made it. I made it with the stuff. Say, like if I wanted to edit this and make it different, I can save it as another project. But this is the way my About Vsdc template looks. It looks that's the way it looks. If I play it, that's the way it is right there. And I got to bring it back to the beginning. If I play it, this is the way it looks. It looks just like that there. But now, if I wanted to edit it, say like if I show you something else, if I wanted to put this here behind it, copy, paste it, copy, come back up to Vsdc, bring my cursor back to the beginning, and I want to put that blue thing behind, behind this here. Paste it. Okay. Drop it down below all of that there. And I got the blue sky behind that. And then when I play it, it's like that. I guess I could have took the sound out. Also, I can go back and I can move my cat down. Where's my cat? Right there. I can move my cat down, so I want to move it like that. And the thing is, what I'm saying is, I got that made. I can save that as a template. It's just like a pack project. That's all. It's just like a pack project, except that it puts everything, puts the stuff in this window over here so you can see it. If I click on this arrow and do like that, and then you see it opens up bigger. The templates window over there. So like I said, a template is just a form. Really, it's just like a project. I usually don't use templates myself. I just pack my project, and then if I have a project made the way I like it, I just open up the project, or if I have a project made the way I need it for something, I just edit that video and then save it with the name that I want. It's actually doing the same thing, but I got to admit, the thing about saving it in your templates window is it makes it right at, all you got to do is open your template window and go find whatever you want. Everything, the effects and everything is saved in it. The objects, the effects, the settings is all saved in there, just like if you saved it in a project. But again, like I said before, if I was going to save a project, I wouldn't save it. I would pack my project, because everything is in there, because you ain't got to worry about moving anything. But that's also the good thing about this here with the template window. If you make it a template, you ain't got to worry about if you move a file or anything either. Everything is going to be there, just like with the pack project. The best thing about the template window is it just makes it easier to get to. All right, take care, and we'll talk to you later on.